Hey YouTube, it's your girl Duchess back for another recap, and Fatima is back. So season 3 left off with Zack not having enough money to bury his mother, and Fatima out cold in the parking lot because Jeremiah done knocked her rocks off. And he's robbing her, taking her money, apologizing at the same time. He's so sorry. He didn't mean to hurt her. Girl, wake up. Oh my goodness. Angela is coming out of the building as well, and she's on the phone with a new boo. Come on over. You know you want to come. All right, I'll be there. Well, come on. You might as well leave now because I'm getting ready to leave work now. What did you do? What did you do, Fatima? Oh my God. You stay right there. I'm calling the cops. Ma'am. Someone who is clearly an addict and knocked this lady upside the head and robbed her. It's not going to stand right there for you to call the cops. But he's standing there and arguing and hoping Fatima wake up. He wouldn't do anything to hurt her. He's so sorry. He didn't do nothing. Hello? I need an ambulance and the police. Jeremiah runs off with Fatima money. At least he didn't get that insurance policy though. And that's how we're opening up. Let's keep going. So Fatima is sitting on the back of the ambulance and Angela is talking to her and she's fine. The paramedic says she's fine. She and the baby are going to be okay. Angela's like, baby, you pregnant? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I was going to tell you, but I'm in my first trimester and it's been so much going on. So Angela wants to know what happened. She's concerned. She feels like they should go and get checked out at the hospital. But Fatima reassures her that she's fine. She just fainted. Angela's like, wait a minute, you gonna play in my face? I know Jeremiah has something to do with it. I talked to him. I'm getting ready to call Zack. So Fatima tells her the truth that Jeremiah came over asking for some money. And next thing she knows, she was on the ground. She doesn't want her to call Zack because Zack will hurt him and she don't want Zack in jail. And it's like, he gonna find out anyway. I mean, look at your clothes and that big bruise on your head. Fatima calls Zack. Hey honey, trying to find out what time he gonna be home, child. She know that man cannot see that he is gonna go crazy, and she pregnant too. So he's still at the office trying to figure out the stuff about his mom. And Fatima gets a good 20-minute lead on him, if that, because I don't know how long it takes for her to get home. Angela is going to honor her wishes. Angela wants to come home with her, but Fatima's like, look, you're going to have that look on your face. It's going to give Zack a clue. Like, I don't need that right now. I promise you, I'm going to call you later. Meanwhile, Zack is at the office, and his one burning question for Bryce is, where my money? Bryce doesn't have it. He's not going to be able to get it. His dad ultimately said no. Zack is doing his best to keep calm because y'all know he in anger management and he in therapy, and it's a lot. And he's like, basically, you stole $1.5 million from me without my permission. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? And you keep saying you sorry 100 times. Like, I don't even have the money to bury my mom. Now I'm in a bind. And Bryce is like, look, man, I'm sorry. I will give you whatever I have. Whatever I have, I will give it to you. I'm trying to make it right. Listen, it's a good investment. The return is going to be amazing. And I was just hoping that you would forgive me once the investment warrant came in. I wasn't trying to steal from you. It's not like that. But you did. So Zack go off some more and he walks out. Bryce feels horrible. He's gonna give him, he did give him his credit cards, my bad. He took all his credit cards. So at first, Zack was like, well, what am I gonna do? You want me to bury my mom with your credit cards? Like, but hell, he really don't have a choice because this man took $1.5 million from him and his account is in the red. So he did take the credit cards and I guess he's on his way home. So it's just him and Preston. And Preston's like, he just need a little time to cool off. It'll be okay. Y'all, I like me some Preston. That masculine energy, honey. He's like, tell me what happened. Like, tell me what happened with this property. And so he basically tell him, listen, it's in the best location. I know it's gonna triple. We're 50-50 and he can't just make decisions like that, without me. So I brought in another person to offset his interest, which I'm assuming that person was Gary because he backed out. And when he backed out and the company didn't have the money, they got the rest of it from Zack's bank account. So how much are you in the hole? $3 million. And at first I was feeling all fluttery because Preston wasn't batting an eye at that 1.5 when Zack dropped it, but did bat his eye about 3 million. Like, man, he want to see about this property. He's interested in it. I can tell he's interested in it, and I like that he has that type of capital. Danny, girl, I'll take Preston. Anyway, Preston is gonna take a look at this property. Like, he's really interested. In the meantime, he is gonna cover the cost of Zack's mom's funeral. And Bryce is like, you're gonna do that for him? Yes, I'm gonna do that for him, and I will tell him about it when he calms down. Bryce is very thankful, and his wheels are also turning about Preston's generosity. Honey, and my wheels are turning too, because he took that paperwork and he's gonna look over it. Let's keep going. So in the next scene, Zack, friends, and Connie are sitting outside the neighborhood playing cards. And Connie's like, listen, I'm glad y'all came back around here because, you know, it's hard. Zack's mom is gone and, you know, the neighborhood is just not the same. And so they're like, what you mean? We love it here. You know, we're going to always come back to the hood. The hood is always home. So Belinda walk up, the friend who tried to like get with Zack that time. She's like, man, y'all ninjas always outside playing cards. Is this all y'all gonna do? But anyway, deal me in. And Connie's like, listen, let me call Zack. They're like, good luck with that. You know, that mean girl Fatima is not gonna let you near Zack. No, Fatima and I are cool. We know Fatima and I are cool. Fatima and I are cool. Like, she's not gonna have a problem with me calling Zack. Girl, they like, Belinda, tell her what happened. Belinda almost caught a bullet trying to play games to show Zack is, you know, still interested in her or something like that. Connie's like, listen, I know he only have eyes for Fatima. You know, how you know? And the fellas is like, she used to have him wrapped around her finger. But if he ain't trying to leave her for her, child, he in there. Belinda looked to her side and is like, this dude, he always owns something. Here go, Jeremiah. I ain't do nothing. What you mean you ain't do nothing? Get over here, Jeremiah. Get over here. You lied to me, Connie. What I lied to you about? What you talking about? You told me that she had the money. I didn't tell you she had the money. I told you to go talk to her. Well, I didn't do nothing to her. I ain't heard her. Wait a minute. What you mean you ain't heard her? What are you talking about? Is he talking about Fatima? No. You are talking about Fatima. What did you do? Well, I asked her about that money, but I didn't hurt her. You need to get your facts straight, Jeremiah. I didn't tell you to go and ask that lady about no money. Whatever, bitch. Ninja, F you. So they all looking around as Jeremiah walk off. What is going on? So Belinda's like, I think he done did something to Fatima. And Connie's like, let me call him. No, don't you call him. No, we going over there. I'm going over there. So Nate is coming with her, and Belinda is ticked off that he finna leave her in the project and go with his friend. Nate is like, listen, you got a car. You drove over here. Get in your car and go. You know You know Fatima don't like you. So you're not going in there and you're not going to wait in the car, because if I do that, you're going to show up in the house. Connie's like, listen, we got to go. So they heading over to Zack's house. So Zack is going to know, child. Anyway, let's keep going. So Bryce has shown up at Angela's house unannounced. He needs to talk. And he's like, make it quick, Bryce, because I got company coming in. You can't just keep popping up at my house. We're not together no more. I know, but I need to talk. Can we come in? All right, come on in. So they go in. And she's like, come on, what is it? My dad won't let me have the money, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. She's like, man, I know. And now Zack can't bury his mom. She was like, yeah, I heard. You gotta do something. I know, I am desperate. Do you know anybody? And so she at first tells him no, but seeing how just broken he is, she decided to give him the names of some loan sharks. And she's like, listen, what you got going on, we get your legs broken. Like, your problem is getting worse by going to them. Give me the information. I'm desperate. I gotta do something. Angela's like, listen, I'm really sorry, Bryce, you're going through this. I really am. I hate this happened to y'all. But you gotta go. Bryce like, you gon' wait. It's a knock at the door. Who is that at the door? Listen, you need to go, man. Angela, you gonna leave me like this at a time that I need you, while dude is standing at the door just listening? She's like, Bryce, please go. He leaves, but honey, it's obvious he's upset. And this dude want to talk about his feelings. I feel like you're just using me like a piece of meat. Who is that guy? He been here a lot. And just like, man, listen, don't you have fun? Don't we get along great? Like, we don't have to have this kind of conversation. He's nobody. Her phone is ringing. She's like, that's just Belinda. I'm going to call her back. I promise we good. Let's go. Honey, Angela ain't trying to talk about no feelings. She wants you for your pretty face. Let's keep going. So Angela did get her fix, honey, and she's coming downstairs. Belinda is still calling her phone. Girl, what is up? What's going on? She's like, girl, I know you know what's going on. Jeremiah was over there at the hood talking about he didn't hurt Fatima. He didn't push her down. You know that crackhead and did something? And she's like, he said what? To who? Girl, to everybody. Me, Connie, and the two guys. I still haven't learned their names yet. And they on their way over to Zack house. Right now? Yes, girl, I know you know what's going on. You need to tell me. And it's just like, I don't know nothing. But look, let me call you back. I gotta go. Sean, you got to go. I should not be condoning Angela's shenanigans, honey, but she is funny to me all the times. Let's keep going. Meanwhile, Fatima at the house, easing down the stairs. Her phone is ringing. She answers. Hello? It's Angela. Girl, listen, Jeremiah told this one, and this one what's going on. And now they're on their way over there. The only name I can remember is Connie. Why? I want to say one of their friends' names is Jake. Anyway, they on their way over there to tell Zack. What? Yes, girl. And I'm on my way over there. Okay, ciao. Fatima hang up. And she calling Zack. Hey, babe. Hey, you still on your way home? Oh, I just pulled up. Okay, I'm in the house. I'll be right here when you come in. Okay, I'm on my way in. So she called Angela. Girl, he sound fine. He's outside. Okay, I'm on my way. You sure they hadn't called him or nothing? No, they hadn't called him. I don't think so. He sounded fine. Well, let me go check. She go outside and she's like, She's like, girl, hurry up and get here. And she's like, I'm on my way. You know this Atlanta traffic, girl, and can't nobody drive, but I'm coming. So she get herself together and she's going outside and Zack look at her like, yeah, I'm about to hurt somebody. And that's the end of episode 2. I'm not sure if they got to tell Zack yet, but the look on his face is like, oh, you know I'm about to hurt him. And the way she said, and went back in the house, they had to have already been talking about it. So that's season 3, episode 2, Brother's Keeper. Zatima, what y'all think? Girl, I hope they don't get me all hyped up and all excited now that it's back and we be on these scenes for the next 60 years. Y'all know Tyler Perry. Anyway, it's your girl Duchess. I appreciate you tuning in. Zatima is back. Sisters is back in a couple more weeks. Maybe next week. October 16th. It's your girl Duchess. I'm out.